Hello, everybody. Welcome back inside the headset as I've got a very cooperative coach on the phone with me. Our normal time is in the midday and Wednesday. I had an appointment today with a customer. He was kind enough to let me off the hook as we normally chat in the middle of the day on Wednesdays, but he was cooperative enough to join me on the Wednesday night edition as we bring the four-time state championship of 6A high school football in the state of Tennessee. The head coach of the Oakland Patriots, head coach Kevin Creasy. How you doing tonight, Coach?
Doing good, Stork.
Well, Stork Vision was at Ray Hughes Stadium this past Friday night. You came away with a big win, 49-0, and take it away. I want to hear a little bit about what you got to say about that game you played against Antioch.
Yeah, a lot of good plays on both sides of the ball. I thought our guys came out red hot. I appreciate you guys coming by and putting it on the World Wide Web and letting people, stream it and watch it. And, we had a big crowd on our side, and hopefully, people came and watched live. But if they weren't able to, I hope they got to watch Stork Vision. So we had a good game, put a good product out there, and hopefully everybody got to see it.
You were able to get a lot of guys involved on offense, but I was really impressed with your defense because they had a heck of a quarterback, and had he gotten, and at times he did show that he, even though he's just a freshman, coach,
Yeah.
had he been able to been given a few more seconds or whatever, or maybe some different situations, they could have been very dangerous football team real quick.
Yeah, he had a big game, just the week before against Cane Ridge, making some plays with his arms and his legs. So, credit to our defense, containing him, and we played real good inside our red zone. So they got in there a couple times, and both times we were able to stop them. And it came up. Our defense came up big a couple occasions with some hits, and stopping them on fourth down, blocking a field goal, all those things.
Well, I thought on the offensive side of the ball, you had Ashton Jones, who had a great performance. I tell you, a kid that you had performed a little bit late, but that was a kid by the name of Kenny Gregory, a real explosive kid that has a bright future if he continues down the path. And I hope you thought he played well Friday night for the Oakland Patriots.
Yeah, Kenny did really well. We're a big fan of Kenny. He's got good explosiveness, good wiggle. I got to play a little bit Monday night when we beat Stewart's Creek in our JV game. So, he got to play a couple quarters in JV, a couple quarters in varsity. So, he's just an injury away from playing. That's what we tell our guys.
Patrick Freeman was able to have a very calm and collective game, and you were glad to see that as he's developing more into the role of what you need him to do at this present time in the year.
Yeah, had some good throws. The best thing was he made some good decisions, and that's what we try to do at quarterback. Just be a good decision maker. And the one bad decision that he made, not only was it a throw across his body, across the field, but it was picked off, and very close to losing the shutout right there because it was almost a pick six. So, we learn from those mistakes. Hopefully, can't just go out and freelance, especially with just a few seconds left before halftime. And hopefully he's learned that. And like I said, it's just a work in progress with a sophomore quarterback, but I think he's done well so far.
Talk a little bit about defensive side of the ball. Who'd you like Friday night? Who'd you think played well for the Oakland Patriots?
Caleb Ellison, has been racking up a lot of tackles at inside backer. I thought he did really well. Corey Smith, uh, you know, played his tail off. Jeremiah Bunton has gotten better every week. Gus Ramsey is a name you're going to hear more and more of. at safety. Had a huge hit, and then of course, kind of flexed on the guy a little bit, so he got 15-yard penalty, and we're trying to cut that stuff out. But he did have a heck of a play. We just got to act like we made a play like that before. Don't get us all in trouble over a huge hit. Let's celebrate together away from the guy you just tackled, and let's learn some lessons from that as well.
Well, you're going to have to learn some lessons. You face a team that just caught their first win, but it'll be the first time that you face. Is this the first time you've ever coached against Matt Creasy?
Yes,
So,
yes, it is.
we will make history Friday night at Ray Hughes. But uh, what do you like about the Blackman Blaze when you flip on the video and you start to think about Matt Kreiski's Blackman Blaze for the 2023 season?
Yeah, first thing stands out is they're so close to having a winning record, having a really good record. Not too far off from being undefeated. A couple things go their way. They're sitting there looking good, but I think it's just a little growing pains with new coach. Coming in, definitely flipping the script from the previous coaching staff and doing things different. But I think he's got it going in the right direction. Definitely, I think Blackman did a good job of hiring him. I know that he was doing well at Centennial. You look at Centennial; he left a really good team at Centennial to come over. So, it's a real big deal to bring in a good established head coach like Matt, and he'll get it going in the right direction. Hopefully not this week, but he'll have it in the right direction. Before it's all said and done, because he's not only a good coach, but he's got himself surrounded by other good coaches, and you look at what they're doing on defense. I really like what they're doing on defense. I like the coordinator, and he's got a good offensive coordinator that he stole from your buddy Hester over at Ravenwood. Matt Duncan is a bright young coach that does a great job on offense. So yeah, it just takes a little time to get everything implemented. So hopefully we're catching them at the right time. I think by the end of the season, they're definitely going to be just fine.
Coach, I'd like to thank you for the hospitality you gave Stork Vision on Friday night. You guys are dealing with a lot of construction like a lot of other communities in Rutherford County. The expansion of more classroom space and this and that, but and you're dealing with a lot of construction, a lot of logistics, the power going off. Anything can happen at some of these schools right now with all the things that are going on. But your faculty, staff, and administration, they treated us like kings. They gave us our normal parking spot behind the concession stand, and just wanted to say thanks.
Yeah, no problem. It's a work in progress. Probably going to be a work in progress for a couple more years, but we're willing to make some adjustments. For the betterment of our school, and like I said, get a few hundred more students in here. Maybe there'll be a few football players along the way.
Never know. Never know. Good luck Friday night against the Blaze, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks.
See you. Bye.